This is my last show on earth. My name's Danny Pedler. I'm a folk musician performing solo, and also I perform with my duo Pedler Russell. I'm going to be playing a set of 3 numbers, a set of 3 songs and tunes that are meant to be my things that mean a lot to me and are my last things that I'd play on this world. The first is a set of 2 tunes. The first of which is off my album, Field and Dyke, which is released by Pedler Russell. And the second one is a tune that is unreleased, but I wrote a few years ago after I completed my dissertation in London at university. It's called The End of All Things, and I think it is quite apt because I think it was a very hard time writing it, and basically I went back to what I like, my little safe space, and that's the Lord of the Rings franchise. And so I listened to the soundtrack on repeat, basically, through planning it and writing these 2 dissertations I did. And at the end, there's that bit on Mount Doom where Frodo and Sam put the ring in the mountain in the lava, and he says, like, it's over now. I'm glad to be here with you, Samwise Gamgee, here at the end of all things. And so that's what the tune is called. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. So yeah, just a set of 2 instrumentals. First from the album Field and Dyke, and then the second one written just by me. The second one, second thing I'm going to play to you is on my other instrument that I play. It's called a hurdy-gurdy. This is originally a French medieval instrument, but now is made in a modern way. This is blue, and I call it my midlife crisis hurdy-gurdy. So I'm going to play you a little tune now. This is again from Field and Dyke, actually, and I really like it because it's just a big kind of raz. The other one, the one I played just now, was it's kind of like means a lot to me in terms of the music and how it came about. This one is essentially just really fun to play, and it's really good. Really fun to play, basically. The album Field and Dyke is a concept album. It's written. The songs on it and the tunes are written from oral history interviews that I did with people in South Lincolnshire, so it's inspired from their real stories and their real feelings. There's lots on kind of immigration and community and things like that, and this one, and basically the economy of the area is a lot of factory work. It's an agricultural area, but it's a lot of factories, and so this one, and so the songs are inspired from factory workers, a lot of them, and then also written to factory machine rhythms. So this one is one of them, and written to a machine that puts horrible styrofoam bases on pizzas that you buy in the supermarkets. So it's kind of got like a 4/4 rhythm, and this tune came out of it. Like a lot of the songs have a lot of thought into it, but then this one is kind of just a groove that came out of the machine. So there was nothing else to call the tune other than the name of the machine, which is Delta 3000 LD SBXY plastic presser. I've got the best audience here. Forgot the mic. Bang. Oh no. Bang. That is a live take for you. sure we can dub like rounds of applause in afterwards. So the last one I'm going to play you in this little mini gig in our isolated world, self-isolated world, is a song that means a lot to me. It's a song that's been recorded by a few people. It's a traditional folk song called Spencer the Rover, and I really like the version by Chris Wood and Andy Cuttin. Check that out, it's really nice. Then also there's a beautiful version by John Martin, who kind of made it a bit more famous. And this one's for my mum, basically. She loves this song, and so do I. It's kind of about someone who's lost their way a bit, really, and then focuses on what's really real in life and what it means to them. So it takes the form of kind of a narrative of a guy who's roving, who's away from home, and then he thinks of the heartache that he's caused his family, and then goes home to them. But it's got some beautiful phrases in it that I like. It's kind of, the best line is, he's as happy as those that's got thousands of riches, contented he'll stay and go rambling no more. That's the best line ever. It's not money, it's people. So this is Spencer the Rover. Composed by Spencer the Rover, who travelled through England and most parts all round. He'd been much reduced, which caused great confusion, and that was the reason he started to roam. In Yorkshire near Rotherham he'd been on his rambles. Weary of travelling he sat down to rest. At the foot of yonder mountain there runs a clear fountain. With bread and cold water himself did refresh, and it tasted much sweeter than the gold he had wasted. Sweeter than honey, and it gave more content. But the thoughts of his children lamenting their father brought tears to his eyes, and it made him lament. All the night fast approaching, to the woods he resorted, with woodbine and ivy his bed for to make. And he thought about crying, lamenting and dying. Go home to your family and rambling forsake. Of November, I've reason to remember, Spencer came home to his family and wife. They stood so surprised when first he arrived, to see such a stranger once more in their sight. And his children, they come around him with brittle-prattling stories to drive care away. Now they're all united like birds of one feather. Bees in one hive, contented they'll stay. Spencer's in the cottage, all contented, with woodbine and roses growing all around the door. But he's happy as those that's got thousands of riches. Contented he'll stay and go rambling no more. That's my last show on earth.